Hello, Not Your Average Joe's Fantasy Football League. Welcome to my home office. As you can tell by my poorly grown beard and overgrown hair, I've spent some good amount of time here this week away from work, getting some stuff done. And now I'm going to take some time to recap this week. I've been slacking a bit, and I felt that I should step up to the plate, do a video recap, and see how it goes. So this week was a pretty big week for a lot of different teams. Welker to the Jungle finally lost, dropped her down to 7-3. Team Peterson got a big win, brought him up to 7-3. Not very good. Bold and Beautiful both got huge wins to somewhat keep him in the race. I lost to Skull Brotherhood, which puts us at an even 6-4, along with Beyonce's Bump, who's also 6-4. Fortuitous Fuckers 6-2-2, and then Tebow's Bible Camp and Cannibal Animals. Also right in the middle of the pack. So we have a pretty tight race coming down the stretch here. Should be pretty interesting. So let's see. I'll start off with my matchup against Skull Brotherhood, aka Div. Starting this matchup off, I thought I had this one in the bag. I got 20 from Matt Ryan, 22 from great waiver wire pickup into DeMarco Murray. Knicks only got me 10. Green only got me 9. LeGarrette Blunt really let me down with only 3 points in the afternoon. So did the Bills D. I really had high hopes from them. All those turnovers, but they just give up too many points, as you can see in the route. And the 77 points was just not enough against Div's 85, who got 18 from the Pats D. Yes, 18 from the Patriots D. Thank you, Mark Sanchez. 17 from John Casey's kicker, who I have in another league. And okay days from both his running backs, Peterson and Forte, with 12 and 11, respectively. And then less than double digits for everyone else. So overall, it was a pretty poor matchup between the both of us, but he was able to squeak by. With an 8-point win to take the W, he's 6-4, I'm 6-4, we're both middle of the pack. Moving on, Beyonce's Bump versus the Bold and the Beautiful. Jen was able to get a win. She's creeping up the rear, currently in 11th at 3-7, but she'll be dangerous if she gets in. Michael Vick's hurt. Fred Jackson only got her 9. Reggie Bush got her 16. Jody Nelson got her 18 with 2 touchdowns. Anquan Bolden only got 2 against a pretty good underrated Seattle defense who plays pretty well at home. Let's see, on the other side of things, Matt Schaub, I got him in my other league too. Sucks, he's going to be out for the year. He got 17 points. And then that's pretty much it for the rest of the way. He got Collins got 9 from his kicker, 7 from Sean Green, and that's about it. Ravens D didn't even get him any points. Jen even left a couple points on her bench. 24 from Tate and Hasselbeck combined, and 14 from Jacoby Jones. I think he caught like an 80-yard touchdown pass or something like that. So she took the 20-point win thanks in part to Donald Brown starting, Ryan Matthews only getting like 50 yards, Calvin Johnson getting held in check against Chicago, and Vincent Jackson getting held in check in Oakland. Huge win by Oakland, by the way. So again, Beyonce's Bump 6-4 with me and Div, Bold and Beautiful. Proves to 3-7. She's still in it. White Pony versus the Fortuitous Fuckers, and it was a tie, 104-104. Interesting. Let's see if it came down to anything. The Monday night game was Minnesota and Green Bay, and they both had someone on Minnesota. I'm sorry, both had someone on Green Bay. White Pony had Driver and Jennings, who got him 12 points total, and Aaron Rodgers got Fortuitous Fuckers 28, which pretty much I would have thought got him the tie. Marshawn Lynch got Fortuitous Fuckers 21. Again, Seattle plays great at home. Mike Wallace only 8 points against a pretty good Cincinnati secondary. Heath Miller, again, 3 points against a pretty good Cincinnati secondary. 29 from Michael Bush for the White Pony. What a game. Guy like 150 yards rushing, 85 yards receiving, and a touchdown. Guy's a beast. I saw a stat. I think Matthew Berry put it out. In 9 games where he had at least 16 carries, he's gone over 100 yards. So if McFadden continues to sit, that's a must start every single week. Reggie Wayne continues to absolutely suck. Promptly scores 1 point versus Jacksonville. Rob Gronkowski got White Pony 23 on a beast of a night against the Jets. And he also got 19 from his Cowboys defense. Just seeing this, Fortuitous Fuckers actually started the Giants D over the Bears D, which was a huge mistake. Even playing Detroit, I would have started the Bears D over the Giants D, especially playing San Fran, the way San Fran could just control the clock. I really didn't think Giants were going to score much in that game. And Bears ended up getting 36 points. I think they got a couple touchdowns against the Bears defensively and special teams wise, so that would have been the difference. I would have put them over the top. Fortuitous Fuckers is now 6-2 with a league leading 2 ties. Congratulations. And White Pony drops us to 3-6-1. Again, close races, both still in. Next matchup, Not Very Good versus Welker in the Jungle. Welker in the Jungle took the loss, which is extremely good for everyone else except for her. She got 30 from Arian Foster. Yet another huge outing. Since he's come back from injury, it looks like 22-17, 9 against a tremendous Baltimore D, 40 at Tennessee, 18 against Jacksonville, 20 against Cleveland, and now 30 against Tampa Bay. And the scary part is he's doing most of his damage receiving. Although who knows if that's going to change with Schaub out now. But I do have some confidence in Leinart. I might pick him up this week. Let's see. Ben Jarvis Green scored Welker 0. That probably hurt her pretty good. Yeah, she ended up losing by 7. I don't even remember. Yeah, he had like 8. Yeah, I was gonna say 8 carries for 8 yards. Welker only scored 4, shut down by Revis. We all knew that happening, but he's a must start, and you can't really sit him. Even for a matchup, you just can't. It's like you can't sit Calvin Johnson just because he's playing the Jets. You can't. You got to start him. Manningham got a 13. And then single digits the rest of the way. Browns D got a single digits. Rackers Houston Kicker got a single digits. She left 13 on her bench to Tony Gonzalez, 14 on her bench to the Eagles D, 12 on her bench to Meacham. But I probably would have started the Eagles D over the Browns D, but all those other choices I probably would have made the same too, so you can't really blame her there. On the other side of things, Not Very Good got the W. He is pretty good this week. 14 from Phillip Rivers in a shitty night Thursday. Maurice Jones-Drew got him 19. I think I mentioned that already. Colson got 11. Really starting to take away the targets from Jimmy Graham now. I know Jimmy Graham scored a touchdown, 60-something receiving yards, but Colson back and healthy. He's pretty much a Jimmy Graham. He's a faster Jimmy Graham is really what he is, and I think he's got more chemistry with Breeze, so he may start stealing more targets away from Jimmy Graham. Great start starting Laurent Robinson for Dallas. I think he caught a bomb as well for a touchdown. Got him 19 points and 16 points from the Texans D, which has been a must-start all year. So, Not Very Good, 3-6-1, still very much in it. And Welker to the Jungle, still at the top of the standings at 7-3. Tied for first. Who she tied for first with? Team Peterson, who beat Team Becker. Team Becker at 2-8. Again, because 8 teams make the playoffs, technically still in it, but it's going to be tough climbing out of that hole. LaShawn McCoy got Team Peterson 15, Deion Branch got an 11, he got 14 from Jimmy Graham. Again, those numbers may start to decline now. I would have started the Lions D as well over the Chiefs D, so there's really nothing you can say about that. They got him negative 3 points, and he got 15 from Gostowski. Team Becker, 25 from Brady, 10 from his kicker, and 10 from Michael Turner. That was pretty much it. No more than 5 points the rest of the way. And you got those 5 points from the Steelers defense. Steve Johnson, Buffalo wide receiver, scored 0. Buffalo's entire offense was pretty much held in check by Dallas that whole game. I think Fred Jackson, I think we mentioned, got my sister 9 points. I think 50 of those yards came on one pass or something like that. Dwayne Bowe, I have him in one of my other leagues, only 1 point. He might continue to slide as well now that Castle's going to be injured. He really needs a good wide receiver to throw to him. He's not a Calvin Johnson. He's not a Larry Fitzgerald where, one of those elite receivers where it doesn't matter who's throwing to him. He's going to make plays. He's one of those receivers that will run good routes. He'll beat you deep. He'll do the run after the catch, but he really needs a quarterback throwing to him. No points left on the bench on either side. It's a pretty good matchup. Let's see, Peterson ended up winning by 15 or so. So it's a good win for Peterson, putting him in tie for first place. putting him in a nice position. And our last matchup of the week was Tebow's Bible Camp versus the Cannibal Animals. Cannibal Animals won. This was a bit of a romp, 113 to 85. Tebow's dropped down now to 4-4. Cannibal Animals improved to 4-6. Both still very much in it. Once we get to the playoffs, anything can happen. Cam Newton finally didn't score above, let's see, he scored 25 and 24 the last 2 times he was out. Scored only 11 this time. Coming back down to earth a little bit, but I think he's going to continue to score big points. Finally got a big game out of Chris Johnson, who got him 23 points, 150-something rushing yards and a touchdown, I think. Larry Fitzgerald, again, I think he's caught 2 touchdown passes yet for 146 yards. Got him 26 points. Got 0 from Julio Jones. That's okay, though, because he made up with his tight end, defense, and kicker 10, 15, and 15. Defense was Packers Z, who absolutely went nuts on Christian Ponder and the Vikings offense. And he was even able to afford to leave 22 points to Tony Romo on his bench. On the other side of things, Tebow's Bible Camp went with Drew Brees, got 20 from him, 18 from Mendenhall, looking good, 13 from Dez Bryant. Things are going well until Plaxico Burress only scored 9, Nate Washington only scored 4, Jets D got -5, 37 points against the best D in the league. Suck my dick. And Dave Akers got him 15, but again, it wasn't enough. Big nights over on the other side for Cannibal Animals, Larry Fitzgerald, Chris Johnson, 20 plus each. So that looks like it's it. Good matchups this week. Let's see if I can pull it up for us, see who everyone is playing. Week 11, we got some big buys. I know New Orleans is on a bye. I think Texans possibly on a bye. Maybe not. Maybe I'm lying. I know New Orleans on a bye. I don't know who else. I'm facing Moborg. I'm facing the White Pony. Got to take him down. You know that. Bold and Beautiful going up against tied for third Fortuitous Fuckers. Could be a huge win for her if she takes that one. Team Becker going against Not Very Good. 2 teams trying to get back in it. Welker in the Jungle against Beyonce's Bump. 2 teams trying to stay up top. Tebow's Bible Camp against Skull Brotherhood. Teams right in the middle. And then Cannibal Animals against Team Peterson. Team Peterson again tied for first. Cannibal Animals looking for a big win. So that's that for this week. Hit the waiver wire. There's a lot of good players to be picked up. I hope this isn't a spoiler alert for anyone, but Matt Leinert's out there with Schaub going down. Tyler Palko is the backup for Kansas City with Castle going down. Denarius Moore is out there. He dropped 24 against an okay San Diego defense. Who else? I think the Broncos running back, now that Moreno and McGahee are hurt, Lance Ball, he should be available. Matt Moore, who's been playing okay for Miami, is available. Ed Dixon dropped 19 points against Cincinnati last week as a tight end. Might be an okay pickup. And kickers and defenses are always good pickups week to week depending on the matchups. So good luck to everyone. And until next week, we'll see you later.